Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing one of my there and back challenges. I've been challenged to see if I can get from here in Glastonbury to Birmingham and back in a day using public transport. I think I can do that. What's more, when I get there I intend to go and visit the library, so it should be a good day out. So I'm waiting for the bus now to get me to Bristol to catch the train. Oh, I'll see you there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We've arrived in Bristol. That is Templemead Station over the road. I'm on my way to catch my train, which is due in about half an hour's time. Incidentally, the bus stop here opposite the station has only just been reopened very recently because of the demolishing work for the hotel that's been going on behind the stop here. For safety reasons, they've closed it down, but now it's open. So the bus drops you much closer to the station, which is over there. Here we are at the original entrance into the yard, and that is the rear of Brunel's original engine shed at the end of the original London to Bristol railway line. As you can see, the upper level was used for the train shed. The lower deck level was used for other purposes. To the top there you can see where the station now is, because the station comes in and curves around this way instead of coming straight in here. So let's go on to the later station, which is quite a piece of architecture. So we've walked up the slope now to the level of the station, and as we can see here, past the statue of Brunel, there is actually an entrance here which has been closed off today. So here we are inside. Brunel's original engine shed runs that way. It was extended, and the extension of the shed can be seen here. In the picture that I'm showing now, you can see where I'm stood because the roof lines changed between the two sheds. Let's go into the station. Well, here we are sitting on platform 7 at Bristol Temple Meads, awaiting the train to Aberdeen, which is the one that's going to drop us off midway up its route at Birmingham. So far so good. The bus was on time, the train is supposed to be on time. We should be arriving in Birmingham on time, which means hopefully we can leave on time and come home on time and win the challenge. But it's a long day ahead. Let's see what happens. And before very long, we are pulling into Cheltenham Spa. Famous for its horse racing course and its spa waters. And there we go, leaving Cheltenham. Our next stop is in fact Birmingham New Street, and the challenge will be 50% complete. We've arrived. Well, here we are in Birmingham New Street. Let's go and find the way out. Well, we've arrived in Birmingham. Our train is about to depart to Aberdeen, and we're about to go and find what is probably Canada's finest burger bar, which is that way. So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Grand Central, which sits on top New Street Station. We now need to find the Stevenson Street exit. This amazing sculpture, ladies and gentlemen, refers to what was the Bull Ring, which has now been replaced by what we're stood in now, which is Grand Central. What an amazing structure, huge, absolutely enormous. And that there is exactly what we're looking for. Here in Birmingham, you've got to watch out for trams as well as cars. Have to get used to that, I guess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it halfway. We've got to Birmingham. All we've got to do now is do some stuff and get home in one day. And then we've completed the challenge. In the meantime, this is my first destination behind me. To some in Canada, it's a religious experience. To us here in Birmingham, it's a burger bar. Let's go and see how good it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you find me leaving the store because unfortunately Tim Hortons is a very great, huge disappointment. I came to Birmingham today. I was really excited about trying this place out because they have online a huge range of really exciting donuts, burgers, all sorts of things. However, when you get here, half of the stuff isn't available. They tell you they haven't made it for a year, and yet it's available to order on the website. What's going on, Tim Hortons? Well, we need to go in that direction, so let's carry on going, shall we? So this is the town hall, ladies and gentlemen, looking very Roman or Greek, depending on how you want to look at it. There's plenty of Victorian Gothic architecture everywhere you look here. It's amazing. We've got to go this way now, I think. It is really a shame more cities in England don't have tram networks like Birmingham here. London has a tiny one in the south of the city, but we are way behind Europe when it comes to tram systems. And here, as we come round the corner, we get the first view of the library and our destination. Tell you what, getting from over there, through here, round here, to over there, it seems to be made deliberately difficult for pedestrians. I don't know why. Everything's car related here for some reason. The car is definitely king in Birmingham city centre. They haven't got rid of that yet, sadly. Hopefully, one day they will. I'm going to take my life in my hands and cross the road here, see if we can get on the other side. Well, ladies and gentlemen, despite the best efforts of the local pavements and road network to deter me, I have made it, and we now find ourselves outside of Birmingham Library. I think we should go in and have a look, don't you? The architecture of this place is absolutely mind-blowing. I'm really looking forward to exploring. Well, we're now in a lift and we're going up to the 7th floor, which apparently is where they keep the secret garden. And I want to go and see the secret garden. Who wouldn't? So I'm going to take you guys with me. Let's go. Well, then there's an arrow pointing this way. So I'm heading out in that direction because they say that's where the secret garden is. I tell you what, it is kept secret. It's not very well signposted, but there, look, it's the sign. We've made it to the secret garden, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go have a look. Now then, it was worth coming here, was it not? Look at the view.
Whoa, there's the BT tower. Now that tower over there is actually the same time built as the one in London. And a lot of people know it's actually part of the Official Secrets Act. Officially, the GPO tower in London and that one don't exist. Or they didn't until a while ago. Crazy as it may seem. Hidden in plain sight, I think they call that. Wow, we're a long way up here. Look at the building. Look at this. Wow. Cool, how lucky to have this in the middle of Birmingham. I'm impressed. Let's have a look over the edge, shall we? All the way down to the floor. Ooh. Nice. Onwards and upwards. We can walk through this bit, look. Wow. I do like this. Man, this is fantastic. And look, that's obviously where the gardener lives. Plants being grown, a watering can, spade. That's the garden shed. Coming on around here. There's more of Birmingham over there. Those of you who probably know Birmingham better than I do can probably identify a lot of what's going on here better than I can. But if I look over there, we're looking down at the Rep, and then there's the International Convention Centre, the Symphony Hall, and I need local knowledge for the rest of these buildings because they've not got any names written on them. Moving on, look at that building over there. It looks like they just, I don't know, it looks like they've got loads and loads of tiles and didn't get the instructions on where to put them, so they just put them anywhere. I guess it's a design. I'll take your word for that. And we're coming back now. This is the way we came in. There's the trams down there. I'm going to get a tram back to the station just so I can say we've got one. And the station and everything is through that gap in the buildings over there. Well, there we are. Look at that. Wow. What a place to come. And there is a lower garden on the 4th floor. Can you see it down there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was definitely a special treat to come up here today. Wow. And here's probably the equipment for one of the best jobs in the world, if you like that sort of thing. Here is the window cleaner's bucket. Basically, this little crane, which is over there, is rolled out and attached to the rail here that runs around the building that you can see. Some brave souls climb into this, and then they use this crane to launch them over the side of the building. Yay! Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And this is the skyline viewing area, which is the highest point you can go on level 9 of the library. What an amazing place.
Caution, you are approaching the end of the conveyor.
And yet another garden. This one a little lower. Slightly windier. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this amazing building, the Library of Birmingham, not only provides one of the biggest cultural centre in Europe and the largest library in Europe, but also has these amazing gardens. There's this one, there's one 3 stories above me, and above that, by another 2 stories, there's an observation deck. And a lot of the rooms that you can sit in and work have wonderful views over the city. This building is inspiring. It really is. It just shows that modern architecture can work. Doesn't have to be ugly. I mean, I do look across the road. I mean, that has got no virtue at all. Plastic nastiness, horrible. And yet this shows how it can be done. It's a pity. It's a real pity that architects these days, when they build these horrible, horrible boxes, don't, get their imaginations out to play. Because the people who did this obviously thought outside the box and thought, right, what can we do? How can we make it different? How can we improve things? They just thought, how can we make money? That's the difference. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. For first time ever on this channel, I think you've seen me say good things about a modern building. I love it. I will come back. I would like to spend more time here. I think it's superb. For now, I'm going to go and find out how to catch a tram down there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to say I'm actually sorry to leave this place. I think it's fantastic. What a playground. And it's full of books and learning as well. It doesn't get much better, and this is the view as you walk out. Now, the trams are over there somewhere. There is the library still, down a hole. Let's, I can see the tram stops. There you go. At the left-hand edge of the top of the yellow deck there, you can see people. That's the upper garden we were at, the secret garden. And at the bottom edge of the yellow edge, you can see people stood. That's the lower garden we were just stood in. And way up at the top where you can't see it, I believe it could even be in that yellow round thing, there is the observation deck. Let's go and head for that tram. I think it would be fair to say that if I went to a city where they operated trams and I didn't buy a tram ticket and hop on a tram, something would be sadly lacking. So here I am. I'm at a tram stop. I'm at the tram stop outside the library, and it's going to take me that way towards the station. The next one's in 2 minutes. Apparently we just hop on, tell the guy I need a zone 1 single or something, and he'll take me, because we're going to go from, where are we? Can we see where we are? I don't even know where I am. There, our library. We're up there where it says library, and we're just going down to Grand Central, 2 stops. And here comes our tram. This is fantastic. Look at this. Ding dong. Trams are good. As you can see, they can jump the lights. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a tram ticket. And this is where we're going to get off. There's the station to the right. What an amazing service this is. Look at that. Fabulous. Every city should have one of these, I reckon. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Trams are brilliant, absolutely fabulous. More cities should have them. I wish we had one. Beep. There you go, look at that. Ooh, yes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Behind me you can see this is actually Birmingham Cathedral, looking very Georgian. We can go in, and I intend to go in, but there's a service on at the moment, so it's going to be about 20 minutes. I'm going to wander around and come back here in 20 minutes, and we will go in, because I did glance as I went through the door earlier to be told there's a service starting, and it looked gorgeous. So we'll go back and have a quick look before we run down for the train, okay? I have to say, if there was ever a competition to find the world's smallest cathedral, I wouldn't mind betting this wins it. What do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to say, I'm astounded. If it comes to size has got nothing to do with it, because this little cathedral, which I've just found out is the third smallest and the only Baroque cathedral, is absolutely stunning. The stained glass and the design, everything, it's amazing. What a wonderful place to come into. I love this. You wouldn't think it's a cathedral. If somebody said that's a cathedral, you're going, yeah, really? But it is genuinely a cathedral, and it's amazing. And look at the ceiling. Look, with a Baroque, you get that nice big tall flat ceiling behind you there. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. I'm so glad I came to see this. But we do need to go, because I've got an appointment with some donuts, and I've also got to catch a train, so we'd better move on. Well, as I say, I'm really glad we went back there, because that was a great little building. Smallest cathedral I think I've ever been in, and of course the only Baroque cathedral I've ever been in. Oh, nice. Well, at the bottom of this road down here is the station, just beyond where the tram's going past. But before we get there, I have an appointment with some donuts to keep, so let's head for that direction. Well, here I am at the station in the middle of Birmingham, sat underneath Aussie the Bull, which is quite an amazing structure, to say the very least. I've been here all day now, and it's time to head home, so I've just come to sit down, look at the timetable, see what time my train out of here is, and then to go and find out which platform I need to get on. So for now, let's go. Well, we've made it back to the station, Birmingham New Street, and here we are, waiting for the train to arrive. It will take us back to Bristol. Then it's just a simple case of catching a bus from Bristol, we hope it's a simple case, back to house and completing this challenge, having had a really good day in Birmingham. So let's carry on, shall we? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is Temple Meads. We are back in Bristol. So now the last part of the challenge is to catch the bus home. I've got a sneaking suspicion we're going to do this. and gentlemen, as the bus pulls away, here I am, back in Glastonbury. Challenge accepted, challenge met. We can go to Birmingham and back in a day from Glastonbury on public transport and do it easily and have a great day out. Thanks for the challenge. We'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.